Right, hello boys. You guys should be able to hear me now. Lobbies back. We're back with some more public Lobbies. I'm just gonna load into my server real quick. But yeah, the server is up. The track is pinned. If you are wanting to jump in, I'm gonna just take my hoodie off real quick. Oh, track mismatch. Okay, interesting. Anyone else getting track mismatch? That's interesting. Right, why am I getting a track mismatch then? Is it different anywhere or not? Because I know it's gone from shop to mods, but that shouldn't change what it is on the server, should it? Hurren. Yeah, it's Hurren Week Challenge. Unless it's been updated again. I mean, I literally downloaded the track yesterday, so I don't think it would have changed, but I mean, I can re-download it and we can try. I can put it to the main screen for now. If the like webcam is too dark, let me know, because well, I've got like Christmas lights in the background, and I thought for them to show a bit, I'll make it a little bit darker. But if it's too dark, then let me know. This is what it would normally be like. I think it's alright. It's not too dark or anything. I don't think I've still got like the main like ring light on, but yeah, I wanted to have a little like Christmassy kind of vibe. Obviously, I've got a little Christmas tree in the background though. I might need to actually point the camera a little bit. I can't really move it to be honest because it's literally like blue tack down. But anyone else? Let's try to join the server. Are you guys getting track mismatch, or have you guys managed to get in there? I mean, it's the right name of what it is on the OC mods post, so I don't know if anyone else is having an issue with it. Um, hmm. If not, we'll just have to choose a different track. But I thought this track would be fine. Don't really think there'd be any issues with this track, but apparently there is. Right, I'll throw it in game again. If not, then we'll have to go to another track. But this was a nice new track that I hadn't ridden before, so I wanted to try that in this stream. But I don't think we're gonna get a chance to do that. Right, I'll load the game back up again. If not, we'll have to try a different track. If there's any tracks that you guys want to do, let me know. I don't know what tracks are good, what tracks aren't. I haven't actually downloaded any mods tracks really in a little while. So do let me know if there's any tracks that you guys enjoy or want to do in the stream. From what I'm looking at mods, there's nothing that looks spectacular. Nothing too crazy. I'm not too sure. I don't know why I'm getting track mismatch on this. I'll try and load into the server again and see if it helps, but if it doesn't, then it doesn't. We just choose a different track. Plenty to pick from, I suppose, with MSC mods. Oh, what else? Okay. Don't know why it's done that. Right, let's try again. Let's see if it's up. See if it works. Am I going to get track mismatch again? Apparently the MSC mods link is different, I think, to the shop link. So it probably thinks I haven't got the track. Well, guess we're doing a different track then, boys. I do apologise for that. That's a little bit annoying. I mean, this track looks fine. I saw this track the other day. This don't look too bad. Let's get that pinned. I probably do need to download it though, which is a little bit annoying. But that's MX Bikes for you. You do one thing, you think you're all ready, and then as soon as you want to start and ready to go, the track doesn't work, and then you got to find level and download that one. So next track is downloading is Impact Designs Raceway. So this is what we'll do. We'll do this track. So if you haven't got this track, then download it now. Oh mate, if this isn't on the server list, I'm gonna be so annoyed. Impact Designs Raceway. Thank God for that. It's actually on the server list. I was actually worried for a second there that we were gonna have to choose another track. Right, server's up then, boys. Yeah, server is up. Right, let's try this again then, shall we? Track's nearly downloaded. But yes, welcome everyone. Welcome back to some pub lobbies. My order is on its way. I've ordered a PS5 controller. Should come here tomorrow. So, we'll see what I'm like on a PS5 controller. Jake got a PS5 controller maybe 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, maybe something like that. And he's been enjoying it. I think Lynn's actually got a PS5 controller the other day as well. So I think a lot of people are moving up to the PS5 controller because you can't actually buy PS4 controllers anymore. Obviously, I just use like bog standard blue PS4 controller, but I'm going to be updating it. I'm going to change it to a PS5 controller tomorrow. And that reminds me, the controller overlay. I'm hoping that there is going to be a PS5 controller overlay. I'm actually going to, while the track's downloaded, while it's downloading now, I want to see if I can get a PS5 one. Sure I can. Currently viewing player 1. Is there a PS5 controller? Is there not even a PS5 controller? Do they not even have a PS5 controller on it? No, they've only got a PS4. Well, that's a bit annoying, isn't it? I'll have to see if I can find another website that can do a PS5 controller overlay. Because I don't actually know where else to get them from other than this website, to be honest. Very weird. Oh, just click something there. Interesting. I have to try and find somewhere where I can get a PS5 controller overlay for the videos and the streams. I have the track downloaded already, apparently. Oh yeah, I think I downloaded it. Where is it? I downloaded it because I was going to play it with Jake, and we never ended up playing it. So I didn't even need to download the track at all there. But it is what it is. Let me just throw that into my game. Right. Right, now we can play. We've been live for nearly 10 minutes, 9 minutes and 50 seconds. And I've only just loaded up the game because the first track wasn't on. First track was getting track mismatch. So that's fun. That's a shame though, because Haran does good tracks. Like, I was looking forward to riding that, Jonas. Just waiting for the stream to ride that. Right, hopefully we can actually get into the server now. Right, hopefully this one's alright. Right then, boys, come jump in. Hello, Freddy. Welcome to the stream. But yeah, let's get some pub lobbies on the go then, shall we? Let's get some races going. Hello, Sam. Welcome to the stream. Welcome everyone. Servers up. Track is the second one pinned. Don't worry about the Norwood one. We're doing Impact Designs Raceway, so download that one. You bought SPX yesterday. What is in the track? Are these? Hello, Bryce. Hello. Do. Oh, you mean as in suspension? Okay, how you liking it? Do you enjoy it? Does it feel good? Does it feel better than what you had before? We can definitely do some Supercross today. I am wanting to do some Supercross. I just don't know what Supercross tracks we can do. If there's any new ones on mods, then do let me know. I'd like to do some Supercross tracks, but I don't know if there's any new ones out. We can always have a look though. We can try and find something. Yeah, I'd like to try and find some. I'll have to have a look later on. Password is pub. It's just above the controller down there. Pub or lowercase. You go to the last round WSX and see if you can qualify with 200 hours in the game. Actually feels unreal. I mean, I'm sure you can. I'm sure you can qualify for WSX. It doesn't take... It's not too crazy to actually qualify into it. Obviously, making it to the mains is the hard part in it. But actually, you know, playing... or actually qualifying in general isn't too bad. We do have a Godis in here, though. A wild Godis. I haven't actually seen him in here in a little while. So, hello, Godis. Welcome back to the lobbies. Where's my outdoor setup? Right. We're on the Zuki. Well, it's a Yamaha, but Zuki. Not really actually gamer anymore. I wonder if you'd have to Supercross Enduro. Fair enough. Right, where is the finish jump? But from the pictures, this track looked okay. It didn't really look too crazy, as in, like, stuff around it. It looks like it's pretty much just a track, but the track is the main part of a track. Well, my game froze for a second there, so I'm hoping this track's going to be quite enjoyable. But I do want to say as well, thank you everyone that come to the WSX stream last Sunday, or on Sunday, a few days ago. That stream did very, very well, actually. I think it's got about nearly 2,100 views altogether. I think we peaked at about 85 viewers, I think it was, during the SX1 main, or just for the SX1 main. So, yeah, if you were in the WSX stream on Sunday, then I appreciate you being there. The stream definitely did pretty well. Then the streams do quite good. However, there isn't one this Sunday, because I don't know who his name was. His name was like Benson or Besson or something like that. But he told Selfie that they're not doing the Pro Series one on Friday, and that's obviously where the track comes out. So I believe there is no track coming out on Friday, so we're not able to do it on Sunday. So there won't be one this Sunday, which is a little bit annoying. So there probably won't end up being a weekend stream. Hello Godis, I'm having a wonderful day as of right now, and I hope you are too. Hope you're chilling. Nice to just hop in here, get some races going. Some very, very peaky jumps on this track. We do have LV in here as well. So I'm sure these races will be pretty sweaty. Oh, trying to just learn the track, figure out where I'm going. It's actually pretty rough. A bit rougher than what I thought it was going to be, but I like that. I like that it's not just super, super simple, which is good. W's. Good to hear. Server name. What do you think the server name is, Mr. Price? I never change the server name. I think the server name is actually the exact same every single time. I think it's literally just AidenMXB on YouTube live right now or something like that whenever I'm live. But yeah, come jump in. Come have some fun. Yeah, this is the... I don't actually know if I've showed you guys this Suzuki on stream yet, because any stream that I've done, I don't think I've showed you guys. I've done Enduro stream and then the WSX. Actually, no, if you were in the WSX stream, you would have seen this model. But it's a very nice Suzuki model, obviously made by VJR. But yeah, it's got nice watching it. I wanted to have like a practicey kind of feel to a practice vibe. So I think it looks pretty clean. It's kind of good. 13th of ours, that question. Do I know how to put TGA files into the game, like handguards and that stuff? If it's a TGA, yeah, you have to do it through Painted. You save it as a TGA through Photoshop or whatever, and then you like direct read it through Painted. It's hard to like sit here and explain. Just download a website thing called Browse, and actually know where you get it from. I downloaded it years ago. But yeah, that's how you get TGAs in the game, essentially. Oh, hello, Godis. Jesus. I know he didn't mean to do that on purpose, bro. He just jumped that roller and just nearly absolutely launched me. Track is pinned. It is the pinned comment, Impact Designs. LV with the world record, eh? Interesting. I'm assuming no one's done laps around here before, unless he's just put an absolute burner down on top. It's all good, guys. It's fine. I'm learning the track myself as well. I didn't change the member goal actually, because obviously at the end of or start of each month, all the gifted members from last month disappear. So we've gone from 17 down to 7 now, and I feel like 20 is a bit much to ask. Might have to change that back to 10 or something. Oh Jesus! Oh, I've done the same to Godis. Jesus. Sorry, Godis. I am also learning the track. I think he went off track and then I went off track. We both ended up going the same direction. My bad. Pretty nice, pretty scenic area though. Are they hills or is that water? I think it's hills. Right, 1:59. So 30. Oh, okay. I was going to say what time can we get? See if we can get close to LV, but front flip on the first corner does not help. So I'm assuming LV's probably played this track before. I think, by the looks of it anyway, it seems to know the track kind of well. Oh God. Has been out for a few days, so it wouldn't surprise me if something's been racing. Now, is that a free ride jump? Where is that landing? Is that landed on the landing of that jump maybe, where you can jump back onto the track? I'm assuming that's where that's going to go. I mean, you can just on off this, I suppose. Yeah, so I'm assuming LV has ridden the track before. Seems to know his way around it. I don't think there's any crazy lines around here, I wouldn't have thought anyway. If not, I'll have to, oh, okay, yeah, I've done that. I think I've done that every single lap. I need to be careful where I rejoin here. Cut across, go, 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 go. Don't want to kill anyone when I'm cutting across the track. Is this the big old table? This is a big table. Third gear wide open over there. I'm barely even getting over it. And then nice little rollers. You can kind of tap your way through here. And then you come up here to the left, I would have thought. And then jump to this inside. That could be a line. You might be able to double into that inside. That could be a line. That could be interesting. If you are leaving, please don't change bike if that's what you've left to do. If you do change your bike, it will bug out the entire server. So if you did leave to change bike, please don't. Just join back on the bike you were on. You can change when we change track, which won't be long. We'll literally do 2 races around here and then we'll be changing track. So if you've joined on a bike you don't want to ride, unfortunately you do have to stick it out for as long as we're in this lobby. And then as soon as we change track, then you can change bike with it. Yeah, please don't leave and change bike because it will just bug the whole server out. Right, let's see if we can get somewhat of a lap on the board. See if we can... Okay, I'm going to go down there. No, not fine. We're alive. We're chilling. Right, I just want to get a time on the board, like a respectable-ish kind of time. Like maybe like 2 to 3 seconds off of LB, who I'm assuming has ridden the track before. Get a few seconds behind them. I'll be okay with that. Big stretch into this inside. I'm just going to go on-off here then. Go on-off, and then should be good to hit this roller. I don't think this double is that big. And then jump over the braking bumps there. And then up to third. I need to remember to actually brake for this, actually slow down for it, so I don't go plummeting into the on lane, to the different lane over there and hit someone. So we can actually stretch this, because this is huge. Get to the inside, through the rollers, so we can sort of tire tap our way through. And then jump up here, jump across. Not bad, not bad, not bad. So far so good, although I am 14 seconds up, so I don't know. Probably might not have ridden the track before, he might have just actually got a clean lap before anyone else. And then we're going to jump to the inside here, I think. I'm assuming this is going to be quicker, jump to the inside rather than going around the outside there. Oh, I didn't get that triple. That's a little bit annoying. Hello PS, welcome to the stream, my friend. Right, so I've definitely lost a lot of time from that, which is a little bit annoying. Let's get to this inside here as quick as we can. Scrub. Scrubs. Okay, so 43. We're only 2 seconds off LV, and we did make a few mistakes, and you only just got that lap as well. So we can definitely get quicker. We can definitely get a better time around here. I'll give it a few more minutes before I start a race. I'll let a few more people get in here, and then we'll get race 1 going. And then don't worry, we'll do 2 races around here. So if we don't make the first race, there'll be a second race you can always hop into. So maybe like 5 minutes or so, we'll get race 1 going. Don't jump off the track. Hello, Nils. Welcome, welcome. Need to actually get to that inside. Oh, that was a bit sketchy. That wasn't very good. A lot of wheel spin going on there. I have changed a few of my settings. I've loaded my linearity and stuff. Felt it was a little bit too sensitive. Obviously, I turned my settings up when it comes to Supercross. I like it to feel a bit more nimble, but I think it was a little bit too sensitive to the point where it was hindering me. I was having to be too gentle. Didn't feel like I could really push the bike because I had to be so careful on the 6. Taking ages to load. Well, we'll give it a few more minutes and then I'll get it going. So if you can't make the first race, then you can try and make the second one. Go down to second here. Go inside. I'm not going to hit this as quick this time. I feel like we hit it a bit too quick on the last side. So we can stretch this a little more. Actually get over this. Scrub. Is it going to be world record? Yeah, world record. The track would look amazing if we put some more time on it. It's a very enjoyable track, but yeah, definitely if we put some stuff around the track, that'll definitely give it a bit more of a vibe to it. I feel like it's very simple, which sometimes can be good, but I feel like in this sort of area, I feel like it would be better to put a lot more stuff around it. But the actual track itself is very enjoyable. Password is on the screen. It's at the bottom. I think you did just find it by joining, but yeah, it's at the bottom of the screen. Everything you need basically is on the screen. Is it quicker to do that maybe? But then again, you're not on the inside, so I don't know. I'll wait till... I'll start a race at 25, so that gives time for everyone to get in, maybe run a lap or two. Well, never mind. LB just went 2 seconds quicker. Track itself looks really good. The environment is like, yeah. I mean, I don't know how long or who actually made the track. I can actually look at who made the track, to be honest. I'm not sure if it's like a newer track creator or not. Oh. But yeah, not a bad track at all. Oh, I'm gonna go that bad, yeah. Yeah, 25. So a minute and a bit, boys. Basically 2 minutes. Then we get race 1 going. I think there's definitely some other lines you can do, like some quicker lines. There's a lot of like split lanes everywhere, like different sections that you can take. So there's definitely a lot of areas where you can gain time. Maybe even outside is here is quicker. You can get a bit of a slingshot. Maybe not if crash. Can you show new settings? I mean, I didn't really change anything. I need to go back to bits anyway to let people stuff in. You're working on a 1-to-1 scale. It's hard to make. Yeah, I suppose a 1-to-1 would be. I changed this. This is all I changed in Array. It was 150. I've put it down to 120. That's it. That's the only change I've made. I haven't filled with anything else. I did lower my dead zone, but by the looks of it, not too bad. But yeah, I literally only changed the narrative from 150 to 120. Everything else I've kept the same. Just felt like it was a little bit too sensitive every now and then. What I will do in a minute, we're about 40 seconds for the race. I'll choose a gate in a second as well. I don't actually know where the gates are or how many there are. Although I normally cap the lobbies at 22 anyway. Very, very rarely do we get more than 22 people trying to join the race. We'll get full lobbies every now and then, but very rarely are there like 10, 15 people missing out on getting into the lobby. And 22 is fine as well, because 1, that's pretty safe for gates, and 2, if you have too many people, it can get framey. I know a lot of people do struggle with frames, so I don't really want to have like 42 people, like the max that you can get in the lobby, because I feel like a lot of people would have a lot of frame issues, probably including myself. I'd probably get frame issues while streaming. It does use up a lot of your PC while streaming and playing the game at the same time. Right, let's throw a big little opera. Yep. Right, let's pick a gate, and we will get race 1 going now. I do apologize if you haven't had a warm-up lap, but we'll do another race around here anyway. So it's double road. That's decent. I'll choose gate 1 and hope I get it. I'm not sure if anyone else would have chosen a gate. Am I looking for a scrap, son? I am not looking for a scrap, son. Oh, we got Mr. Deeg in there. Mr. Deegs. He does have the Perbosa chest protector and the Perbosa numbers, which is very interesting. Got Mr. Goat Godus behind him on the Fantique. I'm so sorry, Squid. I'm sorry if I have offended you in any way. My dearest condolences. You prefer McDonald's car park or Asda car park? I've been to a McDonald's car park more than Asda car park. So I'd probably have to go with McDonald's there. Best thing NX for me is rollers. I feel like you keep that tire on the ground is weird. Yeah? Asda is. Right, I'm assuming it's a tire left here where the start goes. I'm assuming it's this. But I feel like this race could be pretty sweaty since LV was 2 seconds faster than me in the practice. I did get the world record for about 5 seconds. And then he ended up getting it back. So I am fully expecting LV to win this race. I feel like he knows the track. He was getting decent lap times pretty much as we joined the lobby. So I'm assuming he's played this track at least once before. See if we can just get out front last night, which we've done. But LV is right behind her, so can't get too complacent just yet. I'm assuming going round the outside there is quicker like he does, yeah. Thought that would be it. You can go inside double. I'm assuming that's probably a bit quicker as well. You can sort of get on the power a bit earlier. What's this outside like? Oh, I hadn't taken it before, and I probably won't be using it again. Oh, I think LV nearly went down. Right, see if we can catch back up to him. See if we can get the move, make the move. Oh my god, not if we're cross right like that. Holy. Hello, Solves. Oh my god, I'm all over the place. Need to lock the freak in here. Get out a second here. Don't need a lot of speed. Try and hang to the back of LV if we can. Oh, we have a retire. Instantly. We've only done like 3 corners. This is a model swap. Normally I do use a Suzuki if I want to use a Suzuki, but we did get a custom one made by VGR, so I'm on the Yami, just with a Suzuki model. Thing looks pretty clean. Pretty sure, like for aerial, all the club boys are going to be going to Triumph. I think that's going to be like our race bike, and then Suzuki is a bit more of our fun bike, a bit more of a like a practicey style of bike, just to change it up a little bit, so you're not constantly on the same bike looking at the same front fender. But yeah, I'm pretty sure for actual aerial, I'll be on the Triumph. Oh, looks like LV has gone down. Nearly joined him on the floor there. Oh, okay. Bike just didn't turn, but it's fine, we're alive, we kept it up. Didn't want to dive into that too hard, because I didn't want to take him out. Oh, my front end just didn't want to follow the rut. Had to abort rut. I mean, Godis is only right there, to be fair. Godis isn't actually far off. A couple of mistakes from me or LV here, and Godis could definitely be in for the win. He's only a second behind. Oh, LV with a mistake again, up the inside. It's on 4 laps. I'm kind of regretting that now. A little bit longer than I thought, and we also did an entire lap, basically, at the start. Oh, okay. Go into that a little bit quick. See if we can get to the inside. He is going to change the line there, which is nice on him. LV's racing very nice at the minute. I normally see him as a quite aggressive rider, but he's riding nice, which is always nice to race. Gotta try and stretch this without cross jumping him. Taking his line, go around the outside and then just hit the double. Oh no, he's going to the inside this time. Okay. Oh god, that boosts you so high. That lip of that jump is huge. He tried to get to the inside there, but overjumped it a little bit. Our back inside. Right. Again, Godis isn't actually that far back. Godis is right behind. Need to open this corner up a little bit more. It's quite tight. It's quite a weird angle. I have actually overjumped that a lot more than what I thought I was going to. Yep. Oh, hello. Hello. Barboso. Barboso, please. Barboso did not like me there. Well, that's given LV quite a heck of a lead now. We're all over the place. Some of these routes are quite hard to get into. They're fine once you're in them. Right, I've got to put some push laps in now because I've got to try and catch Mr. LV. Oh, never mind. How on earth have I crashed there? I swear I crashed before I actually landed that jump. I was barely, I don't even think I was on the floor and I'd already been spat off the bike. Right, well we are 10 seconds off LV now, who I think has just crashed. So we'll get a little bit of time back, but it's not going to be anything helpful really. 9.8 to 6. I mean, it's going to be possible. It's definitely possible to win still, but it's going to be hard. I think I need him to make some more mistakes, because I'm making mistakes as well. We are right here, 2.9 now though. Jump to the inside here, didn't really like the outside. Oh, he's sort of going to the left there and joining in a little bit. Okay. That's an interesting one. See if we can actually get to the inside. Nope. That is very, very tight if you have to actually jump into it. Very tight inside. Got 2 laps to go. I have overjumped the hell out of that again. Oh, okay. For some reason, I'm not turning into that. I need to actually crank it over. I feel like I'm being a bit too scared to lean it over on that run. LV is making mistakes as well, though, so we can definitely still win this. That like puts you into a wheelie. I think he's just doubled that. He is waiting, I think. I think he's waiting. I think he wants to get a little bit of a battle on. Going to the final lap though, maybe he wants to make the final lap interesting. I respect it. Go then, final lap. I don't think either of us have any cuts. I think this is all just whoever wins, really. I don't think any cuts are going to come into play just yet, unless someone gets cuts on this or that, but I think we should be good. These rollers are hard. It's quite hard to turn in rollers in this game. Hoi! He's on the low side. He's going to rejoin this rut here. Oh, he went for the big quad. I didn't. I went for the on-off. I'll wait for it. Don't want it to come down to me cross-jumping him. I mean, Godis is right there. Godis is right behind him. This is still possible for Godis to win this. Me and LV get into it with each other. Although he does have cuts, like quite a lot of cuts, because that is not a 7-second gap. That is about three and a bit. Try and get through the rollers nice and smooth. Nice, managed to hook into that inside decently good. I think he has gone down again though. So LLV. Godis could get him, but again, it's going to come down to cuts, I think, with Godis. I think even if he does manage to pass LV, pretty sure Godis is still going to be able to, well, pretty sure Godis will still lose that position anyway. Into the final few corners now then. Yeah. Great out. Yeah, I don't think I've got any cuts, so I should be good. I don't think I need to rush things too much. This is race 1, George. You can join race 2 if you want to. We've got another race to do around there. Yeah, that was nice. A nice little race. I made some mistakes and LV waited for me. So that's nice to respect that. And then I ended up jumping into, what's it called? He ended up jumping to the back of me, so I waited for him. Then we both wanted to come down to battle. We start downloading now? Alright, yeah. We'll get a next race going in probably about 5-6 minutes or so. So you got time to download the track and get in it. Yeah. So is he quadding this whole thing? It's a little bit of a stretch, but it might be quicker just to case it a little bit, to be honest. Getting to that inside is pretty hard with how tight that corner is. What does he do? Right. Has everybody finished? No, we've got Price. Don't think Price had long to learn the track though, to be fair to him. You haven't played since the last ever Donator farm. Fair enough. Fair enough. Fastest lap LV. Oh, just about LV as well. Damn. That was pretty close. Nope, didn't want to do back-to-back races. Need to go to warm-up. Right. Yeah, we'll do the next race in about 5 minutes or something. Well, we've got 39, it says, so we'll do 35. You truly suck at MX. Well, if you don't practice it, you won't get good at it, so you're more the enduro type of guy, so. What track after this? I don't know. I wanted to do Horan's new track, but I don't know if anyone else has got it, but you get track mismatch when you load into it. So I wanted to try Horan's new track, because that was on the shop for a month, part of the RD 1 week challenge. To help one of his buddies. I think they've got her at Loretta's, I think, or he'd raced Loretta's. The picture on the mods page is him at Loretta's. So I wanted to do that track, but it's not on. Oh, you get track mismatch whenever you try and load into it. So I don't know if the link that he's put on mods is like the shop one or something like that. Either way, it doesn't work. So a little bit annoying because everyone knows Haran. Haran does good track. I was actually looking forward to trying that, but yeah, I don't think it's going to work. So we'll have a look. We'll try and find another track if you guys know any good ones, or if there's any tracks that you guys have ridden recently and want to throw a race on, or a track that you don't normally get to throw a lobby up on, then let me know. I'd like to do newer tracks, so if there are some new ones that come out in the last few weeks or so, then yeah, we'll definitely give them a go. This model swap is made by VJR. It is custom made for Clubbermex. I'm not sure if it's purchasable. I'm not too sure on how he does it. I don't know if he makes one and then sells it. I'm not too sure, but this was made custom for the Clubbermex boys, but not 100% sure if you can get this exact one for sale. If not, you can get just a Suzuki model anyway from VGR. Yeah, the Discord link is in the description if you want to have a look at their models. They do models for every bike you want, basically. Hello, Rockwood. Welcome to the stream. I can't remember what the E-Road's on. I think it's on like 0.2 or something. It's not too bad. It's actually E-Roaded a bit nicer than what I thought it would. It's not too bad at all. You've been riding Krackenberg, so can we do that? I feel like it would be good for Elims. Yeah, mate. I'm sure Elims around Krackenberg is what everyone wants to be doing right now on a Tuesday night. Long day at work. Yeah, mate. let's do 15 races around Krackenberg. Tell you what, these jump faces very lippy. They're very good to get some nice little oppos on, some big old whips. It's fine, it worked. Back end set up, that's fine. Sometimes it works, sometimes a mistake will actually help you. It's rare, but it does. Hello, Mason. Oh, that rod doesn't actually join now, okay. I didn't actually know that. Can you like cut to the inside? Okay, maybe not. Maybe not with that roughness. I was gonna see if you can sort of cut to the inside roller. You can avoid the jump there. I mean, I'm gonna flip a Yuri and try it. This is a model swap currently. Alright, so we come up here. Can we come out wide here? Oh, nah, I don't know, because that roughness is very deep. If there's no roughness there, that would be the main racing line. When did you start streaming today? 7 PM. Normal time that I stream on a Tuesday. 9 times out of 10, if I do a probably stream, it'll probably be on a Tuesday. That's why I do most of them, because obviously then I've got Enduro Friday and W6 Sunday. So I normally try and fit a pub lobby day in when I can. But no W6 this Sunday. So maybe there'll be another pub lobby stream this week, we'll see. If not, there'll still be the Enduro on Friday, which will be the finale. Oh, sorry, I tried to cut underneath this guy. Didn't realize you were that close. But yeah, there will be, there's the Enduro this Friday, which is the finale. Basically, between Boy and Neon. I think I'm 16 points off the championship now. So, on paper, it's possible, but it's a massive, massive stretch if I'm going to win the championship on Friday. So basically, going to be down between Boy and Neon. I believe it's a 6-point gap between them. So essentially, Boy needs to win and Neon needs to be off the podium. So we'll see. It's Boy definitely has the best shot out of anyone so far. Do you believe in me? Yeah, I don't know if I'll be able to get 16 points on Neon, and then I'll have to also beat Boy. I'd also have to beat Jake. Essentially, I'd have to win, and Neon and Boy and Jake can't be in the top 5, basically. Which, if you've watched the races before, I think they would struggle to be outside the top 5. 9 times out of 10, it's the same people in the top 5. It's just a matter of in which order. I think the top 5 has pretty much been the exact same in every race. You still believe in me? Thanks, Moses. I appreciate it. I'll try my best, but we all know how the races go with me half the time. Get a good start, and then just one lapper. Just caught behind just one lapper is all it takes. Just seems to take one lapper, and then I get stiffed. And then I can't do anything, and I just sit in the same position. P4 merchant, basically, in Enduro across this point. I get a good start, I run top 3 for 80% of the race, and they'll just get with one lapper, or someone will crash in front of me or something. And then 4th, and they'll just stay in 4th the whole race. I think that's happened to me 3 times now, where I've been in the top 3, run a good pace, one lapper, get taken out, or just make a big mistake, and then I end up in 4th, and then just sit there for the rest of the race. So I'd like to be on the podium again if I can, but I definitely can. I can definitely be on there again. It's just annoying that it seems to not even be anything that I'm doing. You're loading in? No worries. I didn't even know we let. I did say 35, then we'll get a race going, but I'll wait for you to get in. I'll wait for everyone to sink in. If there is anyone else sinking, then we'll get a race going. And then we can change track. We can go to a different course. No idea what track yet, but we'll have a look. Oi. We'll do a boy in here now as well. So boy and LV and Davey joined as well. So it's gonna be pretty sweaty. And there is also a pro scrim thing tonight. Apparently Troy is. I think Troy said he's going to be recording it for a video, like a pro scrim video, with all of us SPX boys. So I might do that. It depends how I feel. It's at 10 PM tonight, which will be about an hour after I end this stream, or maybe even less than that, maybe like 35 minutes or so after I end the stream. So it depends whether I want to, you know, stop streaming for 2 hours and hop back on the game again for a pro scrim. So we'll see. We shall see. But yeah, I'm pretty sure Troy said he's going to be making a video out of it as like a pro scrim thing, but it'll be pretty sweet if I do it. It's going to be like me, Troy, Cam, Washed, who else is going to be there? Caden, probably most of the SPX performance boys as well, like Mercs and stuff. So it's definitely going to be a lot of top dogs in there if I do it. So it'll be interesting. And it's on the obviously on the SPX test track, which I'm not very good at. So I think my best time around there is a, what time did I get around there? I think it was a 58, 58.8 or 58.6. It's one of the two. It was third on the rank list, but I haven't touched the track in a ranked lobby in, I don't know, like 4 days. So I think I don't even know where I am. I don't even know if I'm top 10 anymore. Cam's so in a hotel. Yeah, Cam does the usual. He's got heart lap power on it, so he'll know the track. He'll know his way around it. But yeah, if I do it, I'll hopefully do okay. But yeah, like I said, it's gonna be very, very sweaty in there. Just see how I feel after the stream. Whether I want to hop back on for another hour doing pro scrims, we shall see. Because I'm not gonna record it or anything purely because Troy's gonna make a video out of it. And I don't really see the point because it's planned and we were told that Troy's going to be recording and stuff. So I feel like if I turn up and make a video out of it as well, and I'll probably end up posting it before him, I would have thought, because it'll probably end up being like Monday's video or something, or Friday's video. So can't really tell you something that he's planned to record and upload it before him. that would not be very nice of me. So I probably won't end up making any content out of it or anything. At most, I'll probably end up making a short or a TikTok out of it if I do it. You're about to hit 200 hours? W. W's indeed. Right. New world record again from Mr. LV. Right, let's get a race going. The Endurocross video comes out tomorrow, Price. Is it tomorrow? Wednesday tomorrow? Yeah, because I do mods of the month, which is, I tried to get that out on the first video of that month. So yeah, mods of the month was on the Monday. So enduro video tomorrow. Don't worry, it's still coming out. Right, spoiling his red plate. He is indeed. He's not on that either, so let's get a race going. Anyone sinking? This guy's still sinking. He's been sinking for ages. We'll wait for this guy to sink. I didn't know anyone else would be sinking because he joined ages ago. Yeah, he joined a good like 3 minutes ago, I want to say. That's you, Mason? Oh, I've just rejoined here. Very, very terribly sorry. I will hold my line so you can change your line. Right. Let me know when you're in, Mason. We'll get a race going. Do Mr. George as well. Vice has been weird joining recently. It might just be because you have a lot of stuff downloaded. Might be worth, if you feel like you're taking so long to load into lobbies, maybe go through some of your stuff and just delete old rider gears or bike paints or helmet paints or anything that you don't want or use anymore. That's what I did. I don't have anything but FXR in my game. I deleted everything that I had before, and that saved me a lot of space. And then when I stream W6 on Sunday, I make a different folder. I have it all into a different folder, so I can just delete that at the end of W6, and I haven't got gigabytes and gigabytes. The only thing is that bikes, I still have bike paints, but everyone's gear in that, once W6 is done, I'll be deleting that straight away. Put it into a separate folder. Do need to do a little bit of tests on new OEMs at some point as well. Do a bit of that before Christmas and stuff. Ride them a bit more, try some different bikes. I've not ridden too many of them just yet, so maybe get a nice feeling of some of them. Maybe there's a new meta, who knows. My Duke paint looks like the yellow yam. What do you mean the yellow yam? He's loading in deformation. Well, I'll give you till 37, Mason, so about a minute and 10 seconds. If you're not in by then, I will just start the race, because that'll be like 4 minutes of loading time. And I think if you spend longer than like 4 or 5 minutes loading in, you're most likely bugged or need to restart your game. So, you've got an extra minute. That should be plenty of time for you to get in. Let's stretch this a little bit. Right, this inside is very hard to get into. Somehow go into it. Oh yes, hello there. Yeah. Big whippage for Davey. Hit a double around the corner. Crank her on over in that rut. Ah, never mind. 10 seconds, Mason. Are you in yet? Give Davey a nice little oppo. Although blood went down, I think. I went back to it. So DMC anyway. Bruh. Just start. Okay. We're changing track off this anyway, so. But we'll try to figure out a next track. I'll give you plenty of time to load in. Right, let's get a race going then, boys. Final race around here, and then let me know what track you want to do next. I have no idea what tracks to do next, so if you've got one in mind, let me know. Load into a testing, fine, yeah, but you're not loading anyone else in when it comes to testing. You have to load everyone's data, everyone's bikes and paints. You need this track's pretty simple. This track's not too difficult. It's a bit on the rougher side, but I wouldn't say it's a hard track. You were talking about Christian, but I always thought it was clicking the clutch and shift at the same time. Yeah, no, it's all separate. It's all separate. This is too much. I think it's pretty fun. It's pretty simple track. There's nothing too difficult about it. This motorcycle is made by VGR. Nice Suzuki model. And there is a code above the controller as well, as you can see. Club Max 20%. You get 20% off when you create a ticket in their Discord, which is in the description. Which, to be fair, the models are only like $40 or something. I think they have it in euros because I believe they're Brazilian. So, yeah, it's pretty big. 20% is pretty big when it's like 30 euros or something. Right, nice sweaty race we got going on here. Oh boy, it's fine. Didn't want to take boy out there. It's going a little bit to the side. The Triumph model also is goes over the Yamaha. So this model goes over the Yamaha. We're always on a Yamaha 9 times out of 10, other than Davey, because he's different and rides a KTM. No, he prefers the KTM. But yeah, 9 times out of 10, all the models that we're using will go over the Yamaha. Oh, LB has absolutely binned it, and he's going to fall in the racing line. Hui! So boy's got a different line there. That seems pretty quick, like slingshotting from the outside-ish. Should delete tracks I don't use in gear. If you feel like you're loading in way too long, yeah, you probably have just a lot of junk in your game that's trying to load in. I'm not saying that'll make you load in for like 8 minutes like you have been, but it will definitely speed things up a little bit. It will definitely help the less you have in your game, because the more you have in your game, the more it's trying to load in. So, say for example, you joined a lobby with no one's stuff compared to a lobby where you had everyone's stuff. So you had everyone's gear, everyone's boots, everyone's helmets. It would probably take twice as long to load it. For some reason, I thought his finish jump was tiny, and I just checked under a lot. Well, he is running away a little bit there. Cannot be letting that happen. He's gone down. See if we can get up the inside, trying to turn on these rollers is so difficult. Yeah, me, LV, and Boy, I think I've put about 30 seconds on everyone. We're like a whole section ahead of everyone. Hoi! Well, this inside is so hard to get into. I don't know where Davey is. Davey must have had a bad time. Boy's gone over the bars. Write it down. Yeah, I can't lie, that middle line there seems kind of nice. You can like slingshot your way in. It's a pretty quick track though. You can hit pretty much everything around it pretty wide open. But yeah, so let me know tracks, boys. What track do you want to go to next? Do let me know. So I can then download it and throw a server out. We haven't got a faff looking for one. So let me know what tracks you want to do. Free tracks as well, I will say. Is that the Cool Whip one? Where is LB? Is he to my left or to the right? I kept looking behind, I didn't know what side he was. Oh, he's going for a trip over the finish, is he? Interesting. I've got 3 seconds of cuts. Not going to do any Giro Rockwood. No point, not everyone wants to join Enduro. I hope he's got a nice time there. You can sort of rejoin without having to take all the time out in the air. Fair enough. All these guys want easy tracks, can't have a little bit of roughness. Just back up to that inside. So I say use the SPX. If there's a super track you boys want to do, let me know. I don't mind doing super at all. Just let me know a track, and if it's some sort of a mutual agreement between people in the chat, then we'll throw the daddy up on that. I don't know if I fancy doing an NSP track, to be honest. I don't really enjoy them that much, that's why I don't do the NSP series. I don't think a lot of people want to do NSP either. I think they're pretty difficult for some people. LV's pretty barking around here though. He has the lines down. This somewhat is in my Discord. I can't remember where to grow it from, so I just put it into my Discord. So if you want this soundboard, it is in my Discord somewhere. I do have a channel called Soundboard. DDC Miami has frame issues, and a lot of people suffer from really bad frames on there and big frame drops. So, oh, okay. So we're going to avoid DDC Miami. Fuela Pittsburgh. We can have a look at the Fuela Pittsburgh track. Isn't that one of the like super replica type of ones that he did? Because they're quite fun. A lot of people want to do SX, Mason. There's a few people that want to do some Supercross. We'll have a look at the Fuego Supercross one. Maybe see what that one's like. See if that's going to be enjoyable. Is that LV? That is not LV. Holy spam. I just don't want to do Supercross. Nothing wrong with Supercross, Mason? Right, let's try LV's line. So he scrubs up here, and then comes into this line. I actually lost time doing it. I didn't do it clean, but I don't think it's like crazy quicker. You deleted a lot of stuff. It might work then. Might better. Might load in a bit quicker. I was still up there. Could not lean it over as much as I wanted to. Whoa, don't get spat off the bike. We got spat off the bike. And Boy's right here. God damn it. Did not think Boy was that close. Protect the insides. No. Cross jump him. You shall not pass. Protect the insides at all costs. Get across. Check the inside. He's gone down. Right. Possibly do cross track afterwards. Maybe. I think a lot of people in there are wanting to do Supercross. LB was moving. You hated the first 10 rage quits. So I could do 2 full laps. 4 rage quit. Now it's fun because it's funny. Supercross is a lot more enjoyable when you can get laps consistently and do lap after lap. Godis is barking around this track though. I think Godis has been just right below the pros in here in all the races. So Godis do be schmoving. Godis isn't slow. Godis definitely has a bit of speed to him. Right, let's have a look at some of his wheeler tracks. Hello, Birch. You feel like Boy is a girl. I can confirm he is a male. He sounds a bit like Max Verstappen. Nah, Davey sounds like Kyle Wolf. It's pretty crazy to be fair. He does sound pretty cool. I do love a bit of the old Dutch accent. We could try a Fuego track. I don't hate it. I don't mind a good Fuego track. No, I was gonna say W6 where they're paid, aren't they? Monthly raise. Right, I will have to re-download this track. I think this track is fun. Don't think there's any issues with it. Crazy comeback from Max that you've been watching. I have indeed. I am a Lando guy. I know a lot of people seem to hate Lando for some reason, but I'm a Lando guy. Been watching Lando for years. Actually knew him, I believe, before he made his F1 debut, I think it was. But yeah, Pittsburgh will do this. Don't know why the face cam's so like, but then again, I think it is on 30 FPS, so it's not great. You've never heard? I mean, I suppose Dutch people probably wouldn't say it to you, but I think he sounds like Kyle Wolf in my British ears. But then again, I think probably all Dutch people probably sound the same to me. Oh my God. Jesus Christ. Godis has arrived. Godis is here. Godis with a 10. Holy cheese balls. Everyone stop what you're doing and thank Godis. Everyone W Godis. Holy. Davey got one. That's a W. It's Davey got one. Fishy got one. Rufio Christas. Caleb Chithole. Miss L Gaming as well. Smarties. Game with the Canadian. Scott Clark. W's in the chat. I'm even going to put W's myself because I'm not in the game, so I can spam it. Thank you, Godis. I very, very much appreciate that. W Godis in the chat. Everyone spam. There's no slow mode here. W Godis. Thank you, Godis. I really do appreciate that. So, W to the new members. Welcome, everyone. And do make sure that you have your Discord and YouTube linked, because then you get some extra channels in my Discord. W's, everyone. You didn't get one, Mason. I feel like Mason's always been trying to get a membership, and he never seems to get them when he gets them. Whenever someone gifts, poor Mason never seems to get them. Right, I'm going to shut the server down. I'm assuming everyone's finished that race. Thank you, Godis. Again, I appreciate that. We love Godis. That is why we call him Goat Godis. Right, where's Pittsburgh? Not been gifted one for last year. Any people chatting not getting one? Hey, you never know. You might get one at some point. I think it's FSX. I'm assuming it is. I can have a look. Doesn't actually have it written down anywhere. Well, I'm hoping it's this track. Guess I'm just unlucky. You never know. You might get one at some point. You never know. I feel like you're always in it, Mason, when someone gifts. It's funny. Right. I'm hoping this is the right track. But it's the same with me. 9 times out of 10, when Linz goes live, I'm normally just, oh my god, this is your chance, Mason. Will Mason get one? Is he gonna get one? Is he gonna get one? Oh my god, he might not get one. Brendan, Sauce, Clydus. He didn't get one. Poor Mason. Thank you, Godis. Godis with another 10. More W's. Wrong track, is it? Okay, I need to figure it out. Poor Mason's missed out again. Oh, that's unlucky for you, Mason. Thank you, Godis. I love you, Godis. I appreciate that. Didn't get one either. Damn. Thank you very, very much, Godis. Don't know how many times I can say thank you, but I really do appreciate it. Right, apparently it was the wrong track. Right. There was another Pittsburgh one, so let's have a look. Pittsburgh. Is it this? Round 15? It's not this, is it? Oh, yeah, it could be this one, actually. Right. Never mind. Right, I think it's on the right track now. I guess you remember now. You are a member now, Joe. Joe is D1 hater over here, by the way. He is a member, so unlucky, Mason. Maybe next time, Mason. Just keep coming to every single stream, and at some point you may possibly get one. But damn, you've got a bunch in remember this. Who got these ones? Speed Racer, McStovepipe, Joe got one, Red Baron, Bubble Boy, Lil Walt, Brendan, Sauce, Kylers, and Mace Chop. So W's to all of them indeed. And again, like I said a minute ago, if you link your YouTube and Discord, you get some extra channels in my Discord. And I also ping the members and give them the track and password a little bit early as well. So if you are someone that it takes a while for your track to load, I don't have the track. Do not put it in my game. But yeah, if you are someone that takes a while for it to download the tracks and stuff, then I definitely would recommend it. Did I not put it in game? I'm sure I put it in my game. I did. Apparently I don't have the track. Still wrong. Yeah, I think they're different. Someone's joined it. Davey's managed to join it. Very odd. It is Pittsburgh round 15 and it's on the right server. Like, it's on the right track. But for some reason, try join it when it's a PCK shop track. Is it different? Because I put it on the other one and it said that was the wrong track as well. Well, that's what Perch said anyway. Because there is 2 Fuela Pittsburgh ones. There's 3 actually. Try this one. We'll get it right at some point, boys. Well, we'll do this one anyway. This one's a free super quiz track. Right, try it now. Now it should be the right track, I think. I think it's the right track. You have the right track and it won't let you? Right, well, try this one. This one should be it. Hopefully this one is it. Wrong one again. That's all the Pittsburgh tracks. There's literally not another Pittsburgh track. Because that's the FSX one, which I'm sure is a different one, but... Wait, let me shut the server down. If I type in Pittsburgh, unless he's named it something different. He doesn't have, like, the server name thing anywhere. The link you sent me is the right one. Yeah, for some reason... Yeah, there's only 3 Pittsburghs. And apparently this isn't any of them. What link? I don't see any link. Round 15. Pittsburgh. Yeah, the track is right. I'm trying to find the... I've downloaded this one, obviously, the link that's done. But on the... on what's it called? The server list. There's Pittsburgh 2025. I done the FXX. There's a PCK one. There's the FSX. And then there's Pittsburgh 2025, which I've done all 3 of them, I'm pretty sure. And they were all wrong. I think. We tried this one. I'm sure we did this one first. Did we not? Could try this one. See if this one works. But if this one doesn't work, then I believe I've tried all of them. I've done the FX twice. Ah. Must have clicked it again by accident. Well, try this one. I think this is one that's the same name as a PKZ, which I'm sure this is the one I did first, but maybe not. Try this one. If this one's it, then I've done all of them. I think this one should be it. I'm pretty sure this was the exact same as what the PKZ was called. Aha, I think we're on the right one now. I think we're good. Is this the right one? I think we're good. There's people in it, so I think it's that one. Right, I think we've got it sorted. Did you put it in Discord? Did I put what in Discord? Let's see if there's some... I've got Davey in here now as well in the YouTube member Discord. No, the track. Actually, yeah, I should have. I mean, the track is pinned and everything. If you are needing it. What's this? If you're joining for the scrim races today. Oh. Troy has pinged us. Okay. I'll see if I still want to do that. Eating some lunch, say we join different time zone problems. Ah, okay. Noah's going to do a render for your profile picture soon. Stoked on getting that. Renders are always sick. If you get the right person to do it, they're very, very good. We normally get D15, I believe he is. Pretty sure that's what his thing is called, D15 Designs. He does a lot of our renders. The Suzuki one, the Triumph one, everything that we've got. But yeah, renders always look cool. I tried to make renders once, but I didn't have a clue how you use Blender. Not a clue. Right. I'm liking the rut setup, I think, at the minute. Kind of what I'm preferring for the SPX track, anyway. We're on VPX. I know a few people use VPX. I've never used any of their stuff or anything before. Right, I'm trying to remember this track now. Obviously, I haven't written this in like Arial, so I'm sure I'll know the layout. You're loving it. I mean, it's all personal preference. I know a lot of people think there's just like one good suspension sponsor, but there's loads of people do them. Loads of good people do them. There's not just one. It's all very, very personal preference. And there's a lot of good guys that make them. Like Splash, obviously, is this year's Supercross or SPX champion, actually. And then Chase, who's outdoor champion, he knows what he's doing. So it's always good to get someone that sort of knows what they're doing, making the suspension, because you can trust it then. Like if I get a Supercross suspension from Splash, he's an SMX champion. He knows what a good Supercross suspension should feel like. Essentially, it's nice to have that sort of trust and that backing behind it. Here's a good resume. Your team's a VPX team. VPX do them better. Well, I mean that's your sponsor, so you've got to say that, I suppose. If you've got their logo on your bike, you'll always say they're the best one. That's just how things work. That's just how things work in life. If they help you out, then you help them out, basically. Perch has got the Santa hat on. Again, I keep forgetting to put that on. I have it in my game. I keep forgetting to put it on. I need to put it on at some point. People remind me once I leave the lobby to put it on. Can't remember whether inside or outside was faster. I think outside was. Or inside, sorry. I think inside might actually be quicker. And then, what's the line here? It's outside double. Could be a quad in there. There could be a quad in that rhythm. I can't actually remember. Can we go all the way over that, I would have thought. Speaking of which, my customer kit has taken 7 weeks and still not here. What customer kit? They did tag you in the IG within the kit thing. I don't know. Oh, MBD. Yeah, I don't really know much about MBD. Not sure what their customer service is about. I mean, if you have been waiting a long time, you can always give them a message. You might have just forgotten about it or something. Leave the lobby and put the hat on. If I did, it doesn't change anyway because it's a Deddy. If I went out and changed my gear and like bike graphics and everything, it's not actually going to change. It has got a drone sound up there, which is pretty cool. Very different. What if you hug the inside, go double, triple, triple, triple could be the best line. I reckon you probably want to go triple, triple, triple. Here he is, the GOAT. The GOAT with the 20 gifted, which is pretty crazy. His bike is fine. W go there, sir. Password is pub, as you can see at the bottom right. That is a password to jump into the lobby. Not too sure how many people are in here, but I think it might be close to full or only a few spots left. It has filled up very, very quick, which is nice. It's always nice when pub lobbies fill up quick because they move on a lot quicker. But the longer we spend waiting people to get in, obviously the longer we're in, the more bored people get. So it's nice when they fill up pretty quick. You're not really having to wait around a long time. I think they got more orders in while it was getting made, so they're sending them out together, I think. Yeah, it could be that. They might like do big bulk orders. A lot of companies do that. S3's cheeks. That's where you get to S3, yeah. Rockwood loves his S3 gear. Absolutely loves it. Are we back behind Mr. Goat-Goaters again? I think we are indeed. Oh. Oh. People everywhere. Up the inside. Right, see if we can get a lap so we're not 7 and a bit seconds off. Right, see if we can put a banner down. Over there. It's actually very, very hard to get that clean because you get too much speed. Enduro people only wear S3, yeah. S3 is very enduro based. Oh, got another bars. I think Billy Bolt is on it. The only guy I've seen wear it. I mean, yeah, to be fair, I've only seen Billy Bolt, and then there's a local woods rider near me. Local enduro rider rides for Beta UK. He wears S3. He's the only guy I know in real life that actually wears it, that I've actually properly seen that's like, well, wearing it or sponsored by it. I've never seen anyone wearing it, to be honest. This is just a model swap. Oops, this isn't the actual Suzuki. It's just a Suzuki model over the Yami. I do enjoy the Suzuki. It's a very fun bike to ride, but it's nowhere near a competitive level. Who knows? Maybe the next OEM Suzuki will be meta. Who knows? I suppose you'll never really know what the meta bike's going to be. But like even the testers half the time don't actually figure out what the meta bike is because we're not on them long enough, and there's not like a massive array of riders, if you know what I mean. As in, there's not like 30 pros or hundreds of pros that'll be testing all at once to find a meta bike. 9 times out of 10, the meta bike's found like weeks after they've actually come out. I mean, same with these bikes. There wasn't a meta bike until I think it was about almost a month, and that might have been the longest we'd gone without finding a meta bike. And then everyone was like, "Yep, Yamaha found it." And then yeah, obviously now it's only Yamaha. I'd like to get rid of having meta bikes, but I just don't see that ever happening. I feel like there's always going to be a meta bike. As long as all the bikes are different, there will always be a meta bike. Okay, that's an interesting line. Okay, that's an interesting line. Bro, went hard left to hard right. Definitely a quad somewhere in this ribbon. I feel like you can definitely get a big line somewhere. Definitely something you can be doing in this ribbon there. Same with this. You want to go over... maybe over and then just over one. Maybe go all the way. Yeah, I'll perch his way in a second. I want to ruin his lap if he's on one. Wade Young also used this for his Jet Price and Jarvis. Only person I knew out of that was Jarvis. I don't know the other two rows you said. They have announced a new Dirt Store Triumph here in the UK, their team. And they got a new Enduro rider. No idea who he is. You might know him, Rob, but I don't actually know what his name is. But if you go to their Instagram or something, they have a British Enduro rider now for Dirt Store Triumph, which is quite interesting. Also Ben Watson, obviously not beta anymore. He's now gone to Dirt Store Triumph. He's going to be doing the full GP suits and the British. So I'm kind of interested to see how he does at British compared to like Conrad and stuff, because Ben Watson's good, but I feel like he has kind of had a very fall off last few years in the GPs. So we'll see if he even has the speed to win at the British. The E-Road's on point 2, I think it's on at the minute. Very tight corner. I don't remember the track being this tight. I don't know why. I think it's because I rode it on my own, like in a test info video. That feels really tight. What happened to your SX skills? Who knows? Left them behind. Yeah, you can definitely get onto that. There's one more person joining, and then we'll get a race going. Wait for them to get in, and we'll get a race going. Alright, see if we can get a lap going, shall we? I'm sure you can, or you used to be able to like jump all the way over this and just brake. Don't know if it's quicker or not to do that though. It's very, very tight. I think I prefer hugging the inside here, going triple. I think it's quicker, or it might be quicker, I don't actually know. So we can get on. We can, lovely stuff. Off. Hoping I don't get stuck behind any of these guys or caught up in a collision or something. But I think we should be good. Although Boy is 2.6 up the road, so Boy is definitely barking around there. Yeah, 1.7 off Boy still, so he's doing something different, I would have thought. I don't really know where I'm going to be able to gain 2 seconds on the lines I've done. There's definitely something I can do different. I'm not sure if you can do that. Guys, if you give him membership, I'll give you a kiss. Does he want that though? That's the thing. Does he want a kiss from you? Oh no, it's gonna go up in that. Was that point 2 or something up? Trying to land on baby. Hoi! turned on the set. Oh, what? So you couldn't even be gifted memberships, bruh. No wonder you've never got one then. Yeah, I'm sure it's manually on though, or like automatically on. I mean, I didn't know you'd have to like manually turn it on. Right, is everybody in? Are you? I mean, we've still got ready to join anyway. You had to turn it on. Oh, well. Yeah, no wonder you never got on before then if you had to literally manually turn it on. We never know then. Maybe at some point you'll get one now that you're actually, you can actually get one. Nice and smooth through there. Didn't even mean to scrub it that hard, but I'll take it. Now, is this one of the tracks where if you do this cut line, it doesn't count your lap? Some tracks have that, where if you go across that, it's classed as a timing gate, and it does actually not count your lap. So we'll try it. You're loading in, okay. We'll wait for everyone to be synced, and then we'll get a race again. Don't want to leave it too long. Oh, back end sit up, that's annoying. Yeah, definitely gonna get enough time now. Lost half a second by not doing that. As soon as everyone's synced, we'll get a race going. See, yeah, boy's barking around here. Boy's got some sauce. Boy's gonna be good next year, I think. Boy's definitely gonna be flying up there, I would have thought. He's definitely got some good pace into this off-season. Showing it in the WSX Championship, obviously leading the WSX Championship at the minute, so he's got some good pace to him. I think he's definitely going to be looking good going into next year. Interesting what's going to happen with MTG. Whether a lot of the bikes guys are going to go over to that or not, because I do feel bad for a lot of the guys that are doing like their first pro aerial year or something next year, like trying to qualify for the first time next year or something like that. And then obviously MTG will come out and it could take the spotlight, who knows, you never really know until the game comes out basically. My plan currently is to do the full Supercross season, and then I'm assuming it'll be out by like summertime next year, and then go to MTG maybe. But we've already said, like with the Club Mex boys, that me and Jake will carry it on into MTG. I'm hoping there's still like customization stuff in there, but either way we'll still have like a team basically. So we'll still have the choice. I would have thought everyone can choose what they want to do, whether they want to stick with bikes or go over to MTG or whatever. Seeing there Decay, yeah, they have a fully licensed Decay, which is pretty sick. I'm starting the race mission. I think your game's just bugged. You might have to like verify game files or something. Just keeps loading E-Road over and over and over. I'll go to Steam maybe and try and verify your game files. I don't know if that will do much, but might do something. Who knows? Who knows? Hope NTG has a good enduro track selection. I feel like there will be, but I have a feeling that there won't be anything for a while. I don't think there'll be enduro tracks when the game releases. Look at notification, you got a gift membership. Hell yeah, indeed. Godis gifted 20 memberships. So W Godis. But yeah, Godis gifted that source. Ooh, Davey up the inside. You need the sound mod. What is it? It is in my Discord. If you use the link in the description, I have my Discord in there. You can join it. Didn't even click on the stream with W guy. It's just if you've been in the streams recently. If you've been in the last few streams, I'm pretty sure that makes you like eligible for it. Even if you chat or don't chat or anything. Pretty sure if you just watch a stream, I don't know if there's like a time limit, like if you watch it for 5 minutes or something, but yeah, pretty sure if you just have the stream open at any point in the last few streams, you can get one. Didn't know that you'd take it? Yeah, W go this. Go to the inside here because boys on the outside. Oh my god, I nearly just collided with Davey there. I was close. It's quite small scaling. I feel like a 450 is very overkill around this track. Try and stretch onto this. G Club makes 123 in here right now though, which is pretty barkage. I'm getting cuts though, so I don't know where I'm getting these cuts from, but they're not very helpful. A couple line from Davey. Ah, so I think Boy just quadded that, so that could be a line. I think. Did he quad that? I don't actually know. It looked like he quadded it. What's the difference between put your KTM 250 SXF on a YZ 450? They're just different. There's different springs on 450s to 250s, even bike brands in general. Swing arm lengths, compression. There'll be like more compression on the 450 compared to 250, stuff like that. So it won't be your actual setup. It'll be pretty mumbo jumbo. It could work. Like, it's not terrible if you put it on there, but it won't be, if you put like a goated KTM 250 setup onto like a YZ 450, it probably wouldn't feel as great. It would probably still work okay, because most of it would be the same. But yeah, it's not going to be like, it's not going to be perfect. Oh, it's worth a go. It was worth a go. Probably just throwing the chance of getting the win there though, but really wanted to see if we can quad that. Right, I've got a lot of work to do. Catch Boy back up now. See if we can do it. See if we can put push tap in. Going to the final lap. Just wanted to see if that quad was possible, but that might have screwed the chance of getting the win here. See if we can catch him back up again. We're 1.3 seconds back. So he did get cut, sir. Although I think I do have more than him. Right, 3.7. Can we gain that back? Well, if we're doing this, we're not. Nope. Well, there goes that. Yeah, no chance of catching back up now. I think if I go too tight there, that's what's giving me the cuts, I think. Well, it's going to, Boy's going to have to crash for me to lose this win, although he is with Leopards, so it's still possible. Not sure what's happened to LV this race, but dominated the last outdoor race, but he's not even, oh, he's 6th in this Supercross race, so I don't know if he's just not that great at Supercross or not, but I'm sure he's got a bit of speed with him. Mex is bugging out a little bit. Try and cut underneath this guy. Sick bar pad, where do I get it? Custom made, mate. What do you have against a Phoenix bar pad, Drew, eh? Is this your normal bar pad? Just because it's not got DRS scribbled all over it. Right, I'll let everyone finish before I end the race. There's definitely a quad here. Definitely feel like I can quad something here. Try and do this without... Oh! Try and do this without ruining anyone else's race. Sorry, Gertis. Gonna ask Splash for a sponsor. I thought you said you were sponsored by someone else a minute ago. I mean, you can, but I don't think he just sort of throws out sponsors. Right, let's see if we can get one of these quads, if there is a quad. I'll go around the outside here. You got like double... I don't think you can go quad. Oh, yeah, it is what it is. Here to help, mate. Here to help. Okay, that ended automatically. Right. Back to Pracky. SPX still better though. I think everyone knows that. Yeah. See, DRS doesn't land like that. Hell no. That's why SPX good. If you were GUID banned, you wouldn't even be able to click on Lobby. It'll literally say banned by owner as soon as you click on the server. It wouldn't even let you get down to terrain deformation. How to beat Proposo physics? You can't. There's nothing you can do to get around Proposo physics in this game. This is a Yamaha with a Suzuki model. And then the Triumph is also a Yamaha with a Triumph model. I'm always on a Yamaha. Just get models to be put over them so I don't just look at the same front fender forever. It's nice to change things up a little bit. Oh, Jesus. Very small finish up. Don't think you can jump all the way over this. Nah, it's way too big of a stretch. Thank you, Hezekiah, for subscribing. Thank you very much. So we get some kind of lap on the board, and then if no one else has joined, I think we get a race going. Not too sure if I don't think that many people joined in between this, so it should be good. Should be good to go. Oh, never mind. We literally just yeeted ourselves in the final corner. Lovely stuff. Oh, we got Fredney's in good still. Mason, I will obviously just wait until Fredney's in, but I don't know if you're going to be able to get in again. You suck at Supercross? I mean, not everyone's great. Supercross takes a long time to learn, but just do your thing. Don't worry about anyone else. Just run your own laps, learn a bit of Supercross. See if we can get some sort of time on the board, shall we? God, that is so tight together, that little roller there. It's so hard to actually get it right. See, I'm preferring this inside triple here. I don't think it's quicker. You have to really hug the inside. Best advice for Supercross, do it a lot. The only way you're going to learn Supercross is if you just do it all the time. It's just something you have to practice a lot. It takes a lot of time to learn Supercross. You have to actually put time and effort into getting better at it. I feel like outdoors just comes with learning the game. Whereas Supercross, you really do have to put the time and effort in to actually get good at Supercross. And it helps you in outdoors as well. If you're good at Supercross, you'll be pretty decent at outdoors. Like, if you can be consistent on Supercross, outdoors is pretty easy. Inside of rollers, just taking my front end away. Oh, this guy's casing. Oh, yeah. Not gonna be able to get this triple on now. We'll just go over, I suppose. We are up on time, but it's not gonna be a good time. It's not quicker to go inside there, you lose so much time coming out of it. We've got R2 only doing, so as soon as he's in, we'll get a race going. Just want everyone to be synced in, then we'll get it going. So it should only be a couple of minutes, then we'll get race number 2 down there, and then we'll go to one more track, I would have thought. Yeah, probably about one more track after this. Go back triple line again. Hopefully we don't get caught up with anyone this time. Although we did just case that, so that's not really going to help us anyway whatsoever. Nope. Terrible corner exit. Absolutely shotgun. Right, as soon as R2's in, we'll get a race going. I'm going to play the upcoming Motocross game. If you're talking about MTG, I will get it when it comes out, yeah, because I'd like it to be good, and I want to make like a lot of content and stuff on it. So I'm hoping it's out by like mid next year. I'm assuming it's probably when it'll be out. There's no actual release date obviously yet, but I'm hoping it'll be out at some point summertime next year. And then yeah, I'm planning to do Supercross next year, and then MTG might be out by the time Supercross is done, and then go to MTG and make content and stuff like that. But we'll see. We shall see. It all just depends how good that game is, really. If not, I'll be right back on MX Bikes and we'll just continue with what we're doing. But I think MTG, when it first comes out. I would like to do streams and everything. The only issue with doing streams and everything when MTG first comes out is everyone will be doing streams on it when it first comes out. Because don't forget, it's console, it's sim players, it's bikes players. So you think all the sim guys that stream or make videos, they'll be doing it. All the bikes guys, they'll be streaming it. So there'll be a lot of people streaming it the day or a few days after it comes out. Is a server full? No, we've got 22 spots in here, and it's only 17, so it's not full. Can get in. Can join. Eyes are like watering from the light. It's a very bright light in front of me. I feel like I'm having to be squinting. You're joining? Okay, I'm going to start the race in maybe 3 minutes. When it gets to 30, I'm going to start the race, whether there's people sinking or not, because we have been in there for for about 15 minutes. I think we've been just running laps in practice, so don't want to leave it too late for people that have been in there since the server went up. I'll wait for you to get in, but I don't think there's going to be enough time for you to get warmed up and stuff, I'm afraid, because everyone has been in there for a good 15 minutes or so. Obviously, we have done a race already, so we've been on this track now for maybe 35 minutes or so, so I don't want to be on it for too much longer. Don't want to spend too long on just one track, so I'll wait for you to get in, but I don't think we're going to have time for you to be able to get warmed up and everything. Alright, see if we can get some kind of lap on the board. I actually had a decent lap put together. Oh, that's a really good lap. That's fine. We'll just keep it going, because why not? We'll go around the outside here, shall we? Just go double, triple. It's a pretty small triple. That's why I keep thinking there's a quad here somewhere. This feels pretty small. We do have a bit of clear track now, though, which is nice. Going to be a good lap though. Do the old front flip technique that is quicker. Are you in Dirty Surge? Have you actually joined? Or are you waiting to join? Because I would like to get a race going. So, if you're in, then do let me know. I'll get the race going. Okay, right, we'll get a race going then. Oh, well, sorry, Doge. I'm afraid you have literally joined as I'm just about to start the race. If you can get in here by the time, if you've got like a God PC, but I do apologise. We have been sat here for like 15 minutes in between the race. We're doing another track off this anyway, so don't worry. If you do miss this race, then we'll do another track. So we'll do another 2 more races in there. But let me know what you want to do next. If you want to do outdoors, if you want to do Supercross. He might be AFK, but I'll do a restart for him. But yeah, let me know if you want to do Supercross next, outdoors, pick a track. Let me know. I have no idea what track I wanted next. I wanted to do Hurrens today, but it doesn't look like it actually works to get a track mismatch whenever I actually click on it. Don't know if that's just my side or not, but don't know. It doesn't work, unfortunately. But yeah, let me know what track you guys want to do next. Outdoors, Supercross, I do not mind. We'll have a look. We'll find something. Never seen so many Suzukis before. We'll never see this. Hello, Josh. Welcome to the stream, my friend. I might actually whack this line. I want the whole like Christmassy background and stuff, but yeah, I think my eyes are hurting too much to sit with just one light on. I can barely even see the Christmas lights in the background, but it is what it is. You get the vibe. You can see the tree. W6 round 2. We're just going to stick to free tracks because not everyone has the track, and not everyone wants to buy paid tracks. I don't want people to buy a track just to join a lobby and then obviously not get in, or their game crashes, or they just ride it twice and never touch it again. It's not really worth doing. So just 3 tracks for now. We'll do one more track anyway, so if you find one that you like, let me know. Good start then, exactly what we needed. Guess there's been a little bit of carnage behind. 11 seconds of cuts? What line have I taken that's given me 11 seconds of cuts? What? Do I go off somewhere? There's no way I shouldn't be having 11 seconds of cuts there. I don't think I took any sort of different line from what I've been doing. 11 seconds is a stretch. Right, well, there goes that win. There's no chance of winning this. I'm not going to win this race by 11 seconds, not in 4 laps. I'd have to be absolutely barking. Ah, I scared you. I did nothing to get 11 seconds. That's what I mean. How did you get 11 seconds from? Oh, if I can just be top 3 then, I suppose. Because there's no chance I'm winning this now. It'll be 11 seconds cars. Guess I'm going to pull out a masterclass here, but not in 2 laps. It's right there though, just got to try and cover the inside as much as I can so you can't cover the inside. Oh my god. Yeah, don't know if you're allowed to do this, but we end up getting cuts for that. But it's not like I'm going to win anyway. See if we can get top 3, I'll be okay with that. Hopefully Max does move out of the way. I think he's going to front flip anyway. Bro is lagging a lot. He did move for us though, so W lapper. Yeah, I got a second of cuts, because that does give you cuts for doing that. So I have like 12 or something seconds of cuts right now, which is kind of crazy. Oh, well, there you go. More cuts. Nice. I'll just hold on to this third. LB's obviously going to beat me. Very random to get 11 seconds. I have no idea where I got them from. Yeah. I should hold on to third. I don't think Perch is close enough, although I think it just went down actually in the room, so yeah, we should be good. But very interesting. I have no idea I don't know what I did to warrant getting 11 seconds of cuts. Need to just rejoin the track there. It's fine, LB's finished. Didn't mean to roll over that berm there. Interesting. Very interesting. Right, one more track then, boys. Oh, 0.2 for boy. One more track then. What track do you boys want to go to? I can't, as it's a private setup, Zeki. It's an SPX setup. Right. What track do you guys want to do then? Final track of the night. Supercross outdoors. I am not too worried. What we got? What we got to work with here then? The Go Aiden. Thank you very much. Trying to think of any like newer tracks that we haven't done on stream. I feel like we've done most of these tracks. You've never lagged so hard in your life. I think the track was a bit framey. I think he uses like a 4K like texture on the floor, so I think it definitely does take out some frames because I wasn't getting frame drops, but it definitely felt a little bit lower. We're not doing Enduro because Rockwood. Hell no. Hell no. What's this? I want to do Norwood. I want to do Harren's new track, but it just doesn't have. It just doesn't work for some reason. Even if I re-download the track, it still is a track mismatch. I don't race IRL. I more just do practice days. But I have a Husky 250. You got punted so far off the start. People were spawning and disappearing. Yeah, I think some people want hyping. It's enduro, so no, Rockwood. Not gonna do any enduro. Not yet. Not everyone wants to do enduro. No, not that one. Not this one. Not this one. No. There's so many tracks to choose from, but I can never find one that like jumps out at me to ride. What RD ones we got? I don't think this forest track is on the server list. Right, I think everyone should be done that race now. If I can't find another track, maybe we'll do the forest one. The castle track. Is there a forest 72? I don't think there is. No. Which is a shame because it's actually RSK Forest 12. I don't think it's on there though. Nope. Would people want to do the castle track then? I can't actually remember what it's called. Is it? It's not Castle V. Nope. We'll do the castle track then for the last track. I can't remember what it's called though. You guys got to remind me what it's actually called. Because I don't think it's actually called Castle something. Pretty sure it's called something different. Here it is. Nerf Gord. Found it. There we go then. Right, let's track then, boys. I should still have it downloaded, so I'm not going to download it. I should still have it. It's cool that Laptop Kid is back. W's. 24 RD challenge. It's really annoying because people haven't actually named it, like what the track's actually called. So I've got to kind of sit here and find out what one is actually his. What do you say it was called? 24 RD challenge. I think it's this. Pretty sure it's this. Right, server's up. Should be that one. You got in? Well, there's a new server now, Mason, so you're gonna have to load in again. Right, well, the server's up now. So if you join right this instant, you might be able to get into it in time that we start a race. Who knows? You might get in. There's an error. Games already running. Is it? I didn't even click it twice. Okay, interesting. Right, final track then, boys. Keep and jump in. Right. We'll try and get through this pretty quick, so make sure we get the admin password right so we can actually start races. But yeah, I want to try and get through this decently quick. Don't want to faff too much. Is there an SWMXing tonight? I've got like 9 pings in the Discord. What they got? Main is up. What is it? Pit bike thing? I think it's Pit bike series or something. I mean, shout out JMX to be fair, who runs SWMX. He does a lot of championships in a week. JMX won it. He won his own championship. It's funny because JMX posted it and put your champion JMX. Bro had to congratulate himself. As far as that happens if you win your own championship. I think it's just a pit bike thing. Someone's just joined my Discord called Feet Sucker. Dirt Search. Very, very interesting name you got on Discord, mate. Very interesting name. Right, should be any second. Actually, that's the point. Samod is in my Discord. If you join my Discord, it's in the description. But if you join that, I have a channel in there called Samod. I need to update the members, don't I? Because Mr. Godis, we now actually have 27. So we have reached the goal. This was not even meant to be reached in this stream, but we have reached it in the stream thanks to Godis. So Godis, we're on 27 members now. So Godis, we reached his stream goal in literally one stream. But like most people will probably have this track. I feel like it's been out for a little while, and Lynn said it a lot and it's donated on. So I feel like if you've played in the last 3 weeks or something, you've probably got this track, and it's pretty popular. Yeah, I don't want to wait too long before we get races going, because we did spend a lot of time on that Supercross track just because we were waiting for people. People were hopping like onto this. You can't like stretch it. Where should you get handguards? Embassy Mods have models of handguards. Project OEM have models with handguards, which are the OEM ones. So, quite a few places you can get handguards from. Depends what you want them for. No worries, Dirt Search. Thank you for stopping by. Have a good sleep, my friend. Yeah, she got in. W. First race. I did pin the track tonight, yeah. See if we can get time on the board. We actually overjumped that line. Nice and smooth through here. This is a big old triple, quite a bit bigger than what you think. Didn't see Boy or anyone join, and Boy's very quick around there. I don't think Boy's in it now. So it might be good. It might have been more of a chill race in this one than what the other races have been. Oh, Doge. Hop in it, Kellen. Come hop in, my friend. Boy. This is the last track of the night anyway, so come jump in. Do I live with anyone? Yeah, I live with my family. I haven't moved out. Ain't nobody got the money for that at the minute. Not in the UK anyway. Extortionate amounts just for apartments and stuff nowadays. Yeah, jump in there, boys. Do I still ride IRL? Barely. I haven't ridden in over a year, although I am riding in about 2 weeks, I think I'm riding. Yeah, about just under 2 weeks, I think I'm riding. But I think I might be selling my motocross bike. Might be getting rid of it. Might get a new like mountain bike, get a nice mountain bike, do more like downhill jump kind of stuff. just never ride enough to really. I don't know. I fell out of love with riding. I never did it enough to get like good at it. I can get around the track, but nothing crazy. But I just don't ride enough to. Just no point having it really. Like I said, I've not ridden in over a year. It just sort of sits in the garage. And I think Jake wants to do more of the mountain bike side of stuff as well. Get like a nice, you know, like 1500 full suspension mountain bike. Grind IRL. It's just it's so expensive to go there. Like entrance and petrol and everything, obviously, and it all adds up. And I want to ride a lot, but it's just so expensive to ride a lot. I'd love to ride more and ride like a lot. But there was a place I used to go, it's like a quarry. It was up by, I don't know if you know where Jake Nichols lives, but it was up by Jake Nichols. But it was a nice quarry, and I went there like multiple weekends in a row. And that was like the only time that I felt like I was actually improving on the bike. This was like 85 days when I had a Husky 85. But yeah, I went to like the same track like multiple times in like multiple weekends in a row, and that was like the only time I actually felt like I was getting good and felt comfortable and felt like I was learning. Because my dad does some coaching and stuff. He's been riding for donkey's years, like since the 90s, so he does a lot of coaching stuff. So he was basically just, me and Jake would make a rut, and then our dad would just coach us in that one rut for like half an hour, 40 minutes. Like this was a quarry, you just sort of snuck into it. People used to ride there all the time. It's closed down now, they built a bunch of houses on it. But yeah, I used to go there a lot. And yeah, let's just focus on rut work and stuff like that. And yeah, that was the only time I feel like I really improved. But 9 times out of 10, if I ride one weekend, I won't see the bike again for another 4 or 5 months till I ride again. Yeah, I'm nowhere good enough to go to Holland and ride their sand tracks and stuff. I'd probably spend more time on the floor than actually on the bike if I went to a Holland sand track. Yeah, I'd love to be like proper good on the bike and ride a lot, but it was just one, I just can't. I just don't have the money to go every single weekend. Oh shit! Oh, got the hill. So that's why we grind down bikes. You can't be good at real life, be good at the game. Poodle around in real life, but absolutely part of the course in a game, mate. Oh my god. Hope you can ride again. Yeah, how is your arm coming along? Can you feel it again, or is it still not feel like it's getting any better? But I've ridden a mountain bike all my life, and I'm much better on a mountain bike. I feel a lot more comfortable on a mountain bike. I can throw around a bit more and do more on it, ride more places. I have places closer, obviously, mountain bike than motocross tracks. So I feel like it's better to invest some money into a nice mountain bike. I can do it more, do stuff more locally, and it's cheaper. I've never been on a sled, but it doesn't snow in the UK ever. And I've never been to a properly snowy holiday to ride a sled, really. I'd like to go on a ski trip at some point. My family wants to go on a ski trip, so we might not do that. I doubt I'd ride a sled anywhere, but like snowboarding and stuff. I used to skate, ride a scooter and everything, so I feel like I'd be fine on a snowboard. I think I'd rather snowboard than ski. I don't know if you guys have been skiing or snowboarding or whatever, but what would you guys prefer? I feel like just from skating before, I feel like I'd be better on a snowboard, but is there any of you guys that skate and were terrible on a snowboard or something? Whoever purchased NPC AI generated. Birch being Birch. You snowboard as well? Yeah, I just feel like I'd be better on a snowboard from knowing how to skate. I feel like I kind of know what I'm doing. Pretty sure skiing, would skiing be easier because of the sticks and poles and stuff, or is it harder because it's like each leg, whereas snowboard obviously you just planted onto the board. Rails are tricky. I'd probably attempt a rail if there are rails there. It'd probably feel weird jumping a snowboard, because obviously you never really jumping a skateboard. Like, nothing massive. But like if you did like a sort of snowboard jump, probably feel weird. Still numb bicep, tried some shoulder muscles don't work. Said they should come back within 3 to 5 months. My elbow's still a problem. Maybe MRI. Yes. Not great. 9 times out of 10 my fork coat's 24. Offset, not fork coat. My offset is normally 24, that's just what I'm comfortable with. And then fork height depends on the track, really. It's normally around like in between 5 to 8, sort of the sweet spot, really. Always better with some buddies. Yeah, I mean, obviously if I go on a family trip, Jake will be there, so it's handy having a brother sometimes. Sort of always someone to do something with. Right, I don't think many more people are joining this, so I'm just going to get a race going, I think. Not too sure why no one really wants to join this, considering that it was requested quite a few times, to be fair. Seems like more people want to do Supercross more than outdoors, obviously with Supercross coming up. But like a lot of people are trying to get that Supercross grind more than outdoors. Yes, Mason, I think I feel like that was kind of common knowledge. I think most people would know that. But yeah, Jake is. I'm the fan girl. Bruh. There's only 9 people in here, so I don't think it's going to be too hectic of a race, but we'll do 2 around here still. Never knew that? Yeah, he's upstairs. He is here. Do a 3rd gear. I don't think we're going to bog gun up the hill, but we'll figure out. We'll find out whether we're going to bog or not. A little bog, but done the job. We should be hugged to the inside here. Get a good start. But like I said, I don't think there's any pros in here. I don't think so anyway. So it should be good. Back end always seems to kick out a lot around there. Do like the Suzuki mod though. It's nice. Looks pretty cool. Yeah, I'm still debating whether to do the SPX thing tonight. I really don't know if I can be asked to try hard, but we'll see. Don't know when Troy will get the video out anyway, so you might see me in one of Troy's videos, you might not. He wants us to run our actual names as well. Can't just join as John. Can't go incognito mode. So if I do shit, everyone knows. Whereas if my name was just John, oh, it wasn't me. Nah, it weren't me, mate. Nah, it weren't me. There's like buttons around that track though. Need to figure something out around that SPX track. To be fair, I don't think anyone's actually like good around it. Like obviously people are quick around it, but I don't think anyone is really like crazy good at it. I don't think anyone really loves it. It's a very difficult track. Yeah, Troy wants to do a video on it tonight with all the SPX boys, so it's going to be an ultimate sweat fest. It's going to be me if I do it, Cam, Splash, Washed, Merked, Troy obviously, probably Tyler as well, Neon possibly. It'll just be all the SPX boys. It's going to be pretty sweaty. But like I said, it's 10 o'clock. It starts at 10 o'clock my time, so it starts in less than an hour. So I don't know if I'm going to want to jump back on bikes again after this. This is why I want to get through this pretty quick, so I can have a bit of a break from the game and then jump back on it. I would have streamed it obviously, but no point streaming it. Troy's making a video out of it. But yeah, pretty chill race like I said. Don't think there was really many people in here. I might just go back to back, as if no one's joined, I'll literally just start race 2 again as soon as this finishes. Password is pub, as you can see at the bottom, just above the controller. If you jump in now, and I'll get the next race going as soon as this one finishes, basically, once you're in. I am ready, JMX. I'm ready to go. Pretty sure I'm out of the title hope, really, now. I think I haven't actually checked points after the last round, to be honest. I'm kind of, no, I'm out of the championship. I think I'm like 16 points back. Not really any point going into it in championship mode. It's going to be between Boy and Neon. They'll be the two that can win it. I think Jake's like, I don't even know, I think Jake's like 9 points back, 10 points back or something. So I don't think Jake's really going into it with title hopes either. Because realistically, if you've watched them races before, the only way I would win the championship is if I win and Jake and Boy and Neon don't finish in the top 5. I think that's when I would win the championship. But if you've seen that before, you know that it's basically the same top 5 in every single round. So I feel like Neon probably has it. A 6-point gap is pretty big in Enduro because of how spread out everything is. So Boy needs to win essentially, and Neon needs to be off the podium. I think that's when Boy can win the championship. So maybe there'll be some Club Mex team tactics, but who knows? I doubt it. We're not that kind of team. We're not going to just wipe out Neon for 20 minutes so he doesn't win a championship. Like, we're not taking it that deep. Maybe there'll be a little bit of like, maybe we'll let Boy pass or something if Neon is in like 4th or 5th and Boy is in 2nd, you know, scoot him up to the lead or something. But I don't think anyone's gonna take Neon out over it. I don't know if Neon's gonna turn up with MRC boys or something, but again, I don't think Neon's taking it that seriously to bring people over to win a championship. I know a lot of people do that in aerial. Definitely a consistent race. Wish the Triple Crown format. Yeah, it is annoying that the Triple Crown format doesn't really work in this game. I really do wish it worked, because I love the Triple Crown format. It gave you a chance. If you have one bad race, you have 2 other races that you can sort it out, but you just can't do that when it's one race. Right, we did have someone join, so I'll whack it into practice. Let you join, Healing, which I think is you, Josh, I think. But as soon as you're in, I'm literally just going to start the race again. And we'll call it there. Don't think anyone else has joined, so there's no point just whacking in practice. I think most people know the track after doing a race on it. You got a PB lap. 3 laps in a row. W. Have you ridden this track before, though? Because if you haven't, then that kind of makes sense. If you have ridden this track before, then maybe you just got quicker at the game. Right, final race of the night then, boys. Final race. The only way I could have ran it now is done MX format. 2 longer motors but score us points. It's just not worth doing longer motors, really. I feel like it'll, I don't know. I feel like you may as well keep it SX format if you can't do Triple Crown format. All depends, really. No warm up, here we go. Thrown into deep end. Yeah, heat races, I don't really like heat races, but, you know, not really much you can do. Can't really get rid of heat races unless it is a Triple Crown. Or outdoor format, but it's up to you, really. I mean, the outdoor format would work. It's just, I don't know if you'd want to do longer races. I feel like 13 minutes is sort of that sweet spot. I feel like any longer, it gets a bit repetitive because you do so many laps. What, a 14-minute race, I think it is, with the 13+1 or whatever it is. I think we do like 30-something odd laps. I feel like if you turn that into like a 25-minute race or a 20-minute race, you end up doing like a, I don't even know, like 40-something laps, and I feel like that would just make it boring. By the time you're like 30 laps into a race, I feel like you've kind of had enough by that point. Just obviously how short the times are, like 28, 27-second lap times. You're going to be hitting the same rhythm like 40 different times, and it gets very repetitive if you do it that way. Yeah, I mean, it is annoying having to obviously change it mid-season, because you've got to try and figure out what people like, what people don't like on the go. But yeah, I think a lot of people did prefer the Triple Crown format. It's just a shame that my MXB just can't do it. It's the same with Triple Crowns in real life in aerial. Triple Crowns are 9 times out of 10 done what's it called, manually. Like, we won't get Triple Crown results normally until like 2 or 3 days after the aerial round, just because someone has to do it manually. They don't even use my MXB for Triple Crowns. I mean, maybe if you did that JMX for next year, if you're running Enduro again next year, is that maybe do it manually, do the Triple Crown format, but it would just be more work for you, and obviously on top of running your 12 different series or wherever you run, it would be a lot of hassle to do it. But honestly, I think if you want to keep the Triple Crown formats, your best bet would be to do results manually. That's what Aerial does anyway when it comes to Triple Crowns. Do you want to know how to oppo so I can bring that back around again? It's handy to know how to oppo sometimes. The amount of times you get kicked around or something, you've got to swing it back around. It's just handy to know how oppos work so you can do it. I've given everything that's going in this game. Make a new series to engage and help everyone. I mean, you got what? Pit bike races, you've got the series where you do just one bike, you got the Enduro Championship, like, well, there's a bit of everything here, SWX. Hello, Ollie. I am chilling, doing good. This is the last race of the night anyway, so nice and chill one. Most of the fast guys like LV, Davey, Boy and all that all hopped out, so not really anyone in here, is it? But final one of the night anyway, so not a big deal. I'm getting cussed though. Oh, okay. Cranked her on over a little bit too much. Do a third person lap. I'm absolutely shocking at third person, but we'll run a lap anyway just to show the Suzuki and the gear as well. This gear was basically made purposely for, it was made for Boy. Obviously having red plate in WSX, having a full sort of red and white kind of setup just works very, very well with red plates. I feel like if you've got a red plate, you've got to have a red kind of setup, like even if it's just as simple as like red boots and red goggles or red gloves or something. Give us some steez, I can give you a little something. Not really too much. Yeah. Opposition whip. I just can't see where my front end is in third person. I can't follow ruts when it comes to third person because my front end's all over the place half the time. But yeah, we'll leave it there for today, boys. Thank you everybody that stopped by and chatted. We had a decent amount of people in it, better than the last Pub Lobby stream. The Pub Lobbies don't always do too great, which is weird. Because I feel like obviously when you can come in here and join, you'd feel like it'd be a bit more interactive, but they don't always do too great. But no, it's nice to fill some lobbies up today. Next stream will be this Friday for the finale of the PLA EX Enduro Championship, hosted by SWX. So yeah, final round of that this Friday. Championship night for Boy and Neon, most likely between them two, unless there's any disasters, someone else might get it, but 90% sure it'll be Boy or Neon. They'll come home Friday night with the championship. But yeah, we shall see whether there'll be a Club Max championship on Friday. But yeah, like I said, appreciate all you guys stopping by. Appreciate you, Godis, if you're still in the chat or lurking. Thank you for the gifted memberships. Always means a lot. But yeah, we'll leave it there for today. And I will see you all on Friday for, like I said, the finale. But yeah, see you guys in a bit. Thanks for coming.